Hey guys, Cameron here from howtobeextraordinary.com, and today we're on screencast tutorial 4 of my how to use Evernote tutorial series, and this one is going to be all about tagging. Now, tagging in Evernote is probably the most crucial feature if you want to have an organized Evernote, and is the main way I organize in Evernote. It's just the most efficient way, it's the easiest way, and I'll show you a couple ways to get started. So let's just start with making a new note and showing you an example of how to start doing some tagging. So if we create a new note, you'll see right here in the note area you can click to add a new tag. So if I want to add a new tag, I can just say new. I can just keep on going and make as many tags as I want. So whatever I want to say. And another cool thing is if you already have some tags created, it'll automatically kind of pre-populate for you. So if I want to say, I have a tag called reference. So if I start typing R, it'll just pop up here, reference, or the other tags I have starting with R. Or if I'll type in N, you'll have all those. So that's really useful, so you don't have to really think too much, you don't have to type out a whole bunch of stuff. So that is how you create a new note or a new tag. The other way to create a new tag is to go up here to File and create a new tag right here. You give it a name, and like you'll see down here is the new tag will be right down here. And the other one we made is right here with the note in it. Let's see. Another way you can add a tag. So let's say, for example, you want to, what's a good example here? Let's say we want all of these notes to be in, we want to add a new tag to all of these. So the best way to do that is to highlight all of them and to drag them over to whichever note you want, or whichever tag you want them to be all tagged under. So if we go to here, this new one tag that I made, all these will now have that new tag. So right there, you can see that one has that too. They all have that new tag. And if you go down here on the sidebar, you'll see the same thing. You'll see all these notes as tagged with the new tag. And if I want to delete a tag, I can just, well, for example, deleting a tag just from an individual note, you can click on the note and you can just delete it, and then this should disappear once I click off. See, there it goes. And another example, there it goes. And so those are all gone now. And if I want to just delete the tag altogether, I can right click, delete tag, and I'm going to get rid of this other tag that we made too. And it's simple as that, guys. Really easy. The other really great thing about organizing your notes with tags is that you can nest your tags. You can create basically subfolders of tags. So let me give you an example real quick. So I use Evernote to save blog posts that are interesting and I might want to reference later. So what I did is I create a tag called blog posts, and so that's my main tag. And then you can see this arrow right here, and I can click on this arrow, and there'll be sub tags underneath that tag. And so I have I've tagged notes I have under biz, career, communication, personal development, web. So all of these are basically categories is the way I think about them under blog posts that I've saved. So all of these in here are just blog posts that I just wanted to keep for one reason or another. And it's really useful because you can tag or you can just you know that if I want to find a blog post, I go into blog post, and then I can be like, okay, I want to find one on careers, I want to find one on personal development. I'll know it's there. So that is really useful. And the way to do that, the way to create a nesting. So let's see. I'll go File. I'll create a new tag. I'm just going to say New again. And so here's my new tag here. And if I want to add that to my blog posts folder, I can drag it and just plop it in, and it'll be right here. So anytime you create a new note, it's just going to be on the main folder, or the main sidebar. And I can take this out too. So if I click on here and just drag it out, or not. Anyway, so I can just delete that. Since I don't have any notes in it, it's not a big deal. Let's do that again. Actually, let's make a new tag. And if I want to make this as the make a new nesting, I can make another tag, and I just hold this and drag it on here, and it'll create that nesting for you. And you can change it up on the view too. So I'm going to get rid of those. And yeah, that's how you do nesting with Evernote. It's really easy. It's extremely valuable. So I have a tag called Active Projects, and within it are all the projects that I have going on right now. As you can see, I have one called Evernote Series, and that's what you're viewing right now. This is how I'm organizing the notes that help me do this actual screencast. So you'll see within here I have all these notes on the screencasts I want to do, and each one is tagged with the overall project. So let's see, what's a good example. So this one's a good example. This is a tag for a project I'm working on, and they all have the project, the main project that's working on underneath. So if I want to work on this project, I can just click here, and all the notes I have underneath are going to be here for me. And you can also do nests within nests. So like if I click on this tag, I have a nest within it. So I have active projects within my work, and they're all right here for you to view. And another example of nesting would be with my blog. So this is my main tag I have for anything related to my my blog, and within here I have tags that differentiate the kind of blog post drafts I'm starting up. So I have a tag called approvals, blog drafts, and tutorials. And so that helps me just break up the different kinds of blogs I'm keeping, and kind of drafts. And so if I want to work on a tutorial type draft blog, I can go to tutorials. If I want to work on just blog drafts, is kind of like my generic term for any old blog idea. And that really is extremely useful for me to organizing Evernote and just organizing my notes in general. And so yeah, if you guys have any questions about that, tagging is extremely useful, and you have to really get this down to have, I think, to have a really good experience with Evernote. So if you have any questions, comments, leave them at the bottom here. And let's see, yeah, the next tutorial we're going to be going over is on search and how to find notes within search, and do some really cool things you can do save searches. So check back for that. This is Cameron from howtobeextraordinary.com, and I'll see you guys next time.